Hey YouTube, Dark Richician of Team Sorcerers here, and yeah, I never thought I'd be doing this, doing a challenge for Gladiator Beasts. Um, Now this is something that Dragon Master kept pestering me to do, even though normally I don't like Gladiator Beasts. Now, they were banned in Richician format, but only just today, or at least at the time of recording this, the archetype has been unbanned in my format, but Heraclinos and War Chariot are banned, and Domitanus is limited. Even though I've never experienced Domitanus myself, but I know it's a walking monster effect negate, and it does do something else, but I've forgotten what it does. So yeah, those are the changes. So this is how I'm going to run them. But yeah, I feel like at least without Heraclinos and War Chariot, they'll be at least tolerable. There's 61 cards in the archetype. How interesting. I'm going to put Andal in case I do run Rescue Rabbit. Augustus, I think this is one that gets played. I'll play that as a 2 of. Octavius, I don't think gets played. Octavius is pretty interesting. But I can see Augustus being more of the main deck boss monster. Vespus, I believe, is what you need to go into Domitanus. I need to read it. So, start with damage step. If a Glad Beast battles a monster, you can special summon it from the hand. And when it's special summoned by the effect of a Glad Beast, if they gain 500. Okay, yeah. So maybe a 2 of, I'm not sure. Alexander, I know, doesn't get played. Yeah, same with Spartacus, I believe. That I know that's needed for one of the fusions that doesn't get played. Yeah, a couple of the very early ones had very specific restrictions. I don't know if I'll play any of the equips, but I'll skip it for now. Noxious, this is one that definitely gets played. This is their hand trap. I don't know how many gets played though. Of course, what I didn't know at first, when it first came out, was that it forces attacks to be directed towards this. I thought it would cause a replay as usual. Whoops. Bit of a game state mistake there. I'm going to put in 2, just for now. Lannister, that's a 1800 beat stick, just like the Quarry. What does this one do? Okay, so it banishes it and copies the effect, so it's just like a Phantom of Chaos, but I don't know if I'll do that one. Tigress, cannot be used as a fusion material, but it's a fusion-based archetype. Oh, unless it's only referring to proper fusion summons as opposed to contact fusion summons. Okay, so it is kind of a Stratos, but it has to be. But you have to special summon it through the effect of a Gladiator Beast and discard a Gladiator Beast card for cost. I guess I'll And maybe I'll put in just 2 for now. The quarry maybe just 1, since we're not using her Kleanos. Darius, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna play 2 of almost everything. Here's Dimakari. Which gets to attack twice. A quest is the one that recycles Gladiator Beast cards. There was a suggestion some time ago to have this banned instead of Chariot, but I don't want to do that because then a quest is being punished for a crime that it didn't commit. There are other things it can recycle. It's not just Chariot. I just find it annoying when people go after the card that builds up to the problem rather than the problem itself, whether it's Konami or the player base. I'll put 2 of that in. Bestiari, make it a 2 of. Test Bear, this is one I'm less familiar with, that's one of the newer ones. If you control a Gladiator Beast that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can special summon it from your hand. That's a hard once per turn. You contribute this card, shuffle a Glad Beast monster from your hand or face up into the deck or extra deck and special summon 2 Glads from the deck. And it's treated as being special summoned by a Gladiator Beast. Okay, so it's kind of a better version of Test Tiger. So maybe a 3 of. But now I'm going to have too many monsters here. Is this one that... I'm trying to remember what this one does. Send a Glad... Okay, so it mills a Glad Beast from the deck or extra, except itself. Its level and name become the same. I don't know why the levels matter here, because it's not focusing on synchros or exceeds, or even rituals. Maybe a 1 of, perhaps? Hoplimus, maybe a 1 of as well. Secutor, that's also one that brings out 2 from the deck, but it needs to survive the battle phase, basically. So maybe a couple of that one. Sam Knight, oh yeah, that's one that adds. Again, I guess it can be a 2 of. Yeah. Okay, I need to cut down on monsters here. This is another of the newer ones that I'm not familiar with. If it's special summoned by a Gladiator Beast monster, discard a Glad card and draw 2 cards. That's pretty good, actually. So we'll have that. Thorax, I know, doesn't get played. I swear it was like one of the easiest super rares from Gladiator's Assault to pull. What does this one do? If it battles, shuffle it into the deck, special Glad Beast from the deck except itself. So the following effects are hard once per turn. Reveal this card and the Glad in your hand, special both. And if it's special summoned by the effect of a Glad Beast, add a Glad Beast spell trap from deck to hand. Yeah, I need to cut down on monsters. Retiari, that's an archetypal DD Crow. I don't think I'm going to run that one because it doesn't feel right. Mermilio, this one I remember very well. Make that 2 of. Test Tiger, the classic. Test Ape doesn't get played. Now I've got way too many monsters. I'll fix that later. I'll worry about the extra deck in a bit. So that's their own monster reborn, basically. That's their own Pot of Avarice. Doesn't really get played. Proving Ground does, though. Respite it is kind of needed. Shuffle 2 Glad Beast cards from your hand into the deck and draw 3. Taming. Very situational. This one was only ever good in a mirror match. Well, mainly. Okay, this is one I'm not familiar with. Target a Glad Beast you control. Gains 500 attack until the end of the turn. While it's in the graveyard, return 2 Glad Beasts from the graveyard into the deck to return it to hand. Don't know about that one. United. During the battle phase, shuffle into the deck from your hand, field, or graveyard fusion materials listed on a Glad Beast Fusion monster, and then special summon it, ignoring summoning conditions. Yeah, that could be pretty good. Rejection. This is one I know they play nowadays. So it gives them targeting immunity, except in battle phase. If a Glad is special summon from the main deck, special from the deck at a different time. Maybe a 2 of. That gives them temporary battle immunity, but I don't know about that. I don't think we're going to use the equips or the field spells. Well, at least not this one. But what about this one? Oh wait, that's a continuous search of Glad Beast monsters. Opponent declares an attack special on this monster from hand. That's pretty damn good. I'm going to try and play 3 if I can. Yeah, I'm sure we'll play this. That's a Wobaku, but I could just play Wobaku instead. Double tag team. Don't know about that one. This is supposed to work with, where is it? This card, I think, but I'm not going to play that. Lash. It's a discard, not really ideal. Oh, here's a continuous trap for them. All monsters your opponent controls must attack if able. So, kind of a floodgate. You can shuffle a Glad Beast from your hand or graveyard into the main deck card. Maybe just 1, because I'm running out of space. Disarm. That's a spell negate. That's a trap negate. And War Chariot we are not playing, of course. I'll worry about the extra deck in a minute, but I'm going to put Fire Formation Tenki in here, because some of these are Beast Warriors. Yeah, I don't think I should play a 60-card version of this deck. I need to cut down on monsters big time. So it doesn't look like I'm going to use Rescue Rabbit, so I'll drop Andal, drop Tigress, because the field spell does the searching. Yeah, that adds the spells and traps. What was it? It was Sam Knight that also searches them, so maybe 1 of that. Maybe don't even have room for Rescue Cat. Then again, I don't know if Tiger's effect would still work under Rescue Cat nowadays. This seems excessive. So does this. Hello, Bertie. How many low-level beast warriors have we got? 1, 2. That's a winged beast. That's a beast. Winged beast. Winged beast. Beast. Beast warrior. Yeah, there's actually not a lot of beast warriors in here, so I'll actually drop Tenki. Come on, B. Come on up. Maybe drop one Vespus. Oh, or Vespucius. I think that's how you're meant to say it. Hello, B. Maybe drop one Myrmilio, because I think they only play one anyway. Cut the test monsters down to 2. I might not actually use Mirror Force if I've got charge. Oh. Might actually drop Secutor actually, and Hoplimus. Alright, let's put in some generic monster effect negation. There we are. And again, do I even need Regeki if I've got this? So maybe I should. Just cut one of this, because I don't know if I'm going to activate 3 in the space of one duel. Actually, Monster Reborn might not be necessary. This is tough. I don't know what else to cut. Maybe one of... yeah, one of this. Case 3 is overkill. Don't know if I'm ever going to resolve 3 multiples of this, so yeah, we'll cut that down. Honestly, I probably could get away with playing one of each, maybe, because of all the tagging. Most probably. Maybe one a quest. Obviously, I have no idea on correct ratios. I don't know about this one, so I'll cut that. Right, now to put in the extra monsters. Right, so there's Domitanus. Now this is going to be a mission to try and get out. And it's only a super rare in the set that it came out in. Forget which one it was. So I can shuffle them from the field or graveyard into the deck or extra deck. and gives you 2 battle phases. And if the opponent activates a monster effect, activates one of the effects depending on whose turn it is. Yours, special summon a Glad Beast from the deck. The opponent's special summon a level 11 or lower Gladiator Beast monster from your extra deck with summoning conditions. I mean, I guess I could try to, even though I don't think I'm ever going to get more than one out. Domitanus, the one of. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's what else it did. You choose the attack targets of your opponent's attacks. Heraklinos can fuck off. Nerokius just needs any 3. So let's put maybe 2 in. Tamer Editor. Now these are the 2 that can also bring out fusions. God, this needs 2 level 5 or higher ones. Once per turn, you can special summon a Glad Beast fusion from your extra deck, except Tamer Editor ignore summoning conditions. If your Glad Beast battle, shuffle it into. Okay, maybe 2. I don't know how many are unlikely to bring out. This also brings them out, but it's level 7 or lower. Oh yeah, and it actually needs Augustus specifically. Let's put that in. This is the one that needed Spartacus. When it destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage equal to its defense. Okay, so it's sort of an opposite Flame Wingman. Wait, and what does Spartacus do again? Where is it? Can't be special summoned by a card effect except... Oh, it needs Hoplomus to specifically summon it, and I don't have Hoplomus, so I can't even use it. Here's Geyserus, which is apparently Dragon Monster 25's favourite Gladiator Beast monster. So maybe I'll put in 2 of it. Esadari, that's going to be a one-of, I think. So I'm just doing this in order of attack strength. And here's the links. So attacking Gladiator Beast monsters can't be destroyed by that battle. Can't activate anything until the end of the damage step. Damn. That's going to be annoying. If it battles, returns special summon 2. Yeah, again, I don't know how many of the links I'm going to use. Darius. During your opponent's battle phase, Gladiator Beast monsters you control can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. Oh, lovely. So Mirror Force is basically useless. If it's link summoned, you can special summon therefore a Glad Beast from hand or graveyard, or if your opponent controls a monster, special summon a Glad Beast from the deck instead. And finally, Test Panther. That's the Searcher as well. Have you blown off, B? Oh, fucking hell. Dirty bum bag. I mean, that should be alright, shouldn't it? I mean, there's nothing generic, but I don't think it matters. But yeah, there we are. I think that's like the purest Glad Beast deck you're ever going to see, if not one of the purest. It should be good enough, maybe. could be worthy of being an epic elite deck if I actually grow to like it under Richician format. We'll see. Anyway, that's the Glad Beast deck. Hope you liked. If you did, leave a like and a comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't subbed already. And thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye.